I wanted to tell a story about the Dzunuk and the limpets. If you don't know what limpets are, here's a picture. So, a long time ago in the olden days, there wasn't much to do. So, children in the villages had to make their own fun, so they had to have a good imagination. This group of kids were playing on the beach and they grabbed these limpets off of the rocks. So they pulled the limpets off. And what they would do was they would build a fire and put rocks in the fire. And once the rocks became like red hot, then it was time to put the limpets on there and cook the meat that's inside. So the kids are taking all those limpets off of the rocks. They're pulling all those limpets off. What they would do is once the meat was all cooked, they would take those shells and they would put them on the tips of their fingers, so it looked like little hats on their fingers. One kid noticed when they're playing, he looks back and he sees this thing in the bushes and he recognizes what it is and he realizes that it's the Dzunuk. So he warns everybody and he says, don't panic. The Dzunuk's over there. Don't scream, don't panic, nothing. Be very quiet, but I want you to put all those limpets on your fingertips. So all the kids start to quickly put the limpets all over their fingertips. So now they have these little sharp little limpets. And the little kid says, now we're going to go towards him. So the kids turn towards Dzunuk. And Dzunuk, so they start going like this and they start going towards Dzunuk like this. So Dzunuk starts to get scared because he sees these blinking things going towards him. So Dzunuk starts to back up. So as he's backing up, he falls back and crashes down into that fire. And you remember there's those hot rocks in there, right? So anyway, what the kids did was they quickly started to grab all the sand and they started to cover up the Dzunuk as fast as they could and patted it down. But anyway, so the parents end up coming to the beach and all the kids were like, the Dzunuk was here, and they start pointing down at where the Dzunuk fell into the fire. So they said to their parents, you almost lost us. And